Mars is the most popular planet that human has done a lot of researches compared to other planets in the solar system. Exploration to planet Mars' surface has now become the focus of many developed countries to obtain other benefits for humans. NASA has launched 5 rovers to Mars till now that are Sojourner, Spirit, Opportunity, Curiosity, and Perseverance.
Hello everyone, I'm KERRY from Johor Matriculation College. Today, I want to present about the Mars rover that I have made, that is Determination. First, this is the body, the structure that protects the vital system in it. The body is made of insulator and temperature control system to ensure the brain do not become too hot so that the system in it will not be broken. Inside the body has brain. It is the computer to process the information. Just like the human brain, the rover computers register size of health, temperature, and other features that keep the rover alive. These main control loops essentially keep the rover alive by constantly checking itself to ensure that it is both able to communicate throughout the surface mission and that it remains thermally stable, that is not too hot or too cold at all times. Next, this is neck. There is the pan-cam mesh assembly. It is used to connect the camera and give it a wide range of view when it turns around. Essentially, the pan-cam mesh assembly enables the rover to see in the distance. The higher the one stands, the more the one can see. So, the camera must in higher position to record the image of the surrounding. Let's move on with the panoramic camera. Panoramic camera used to record and snap the image of surroundings for wider range. It allows the camera to rotate the full 360 degrees to obtain a panoramic view of the Martian landscape. The camera bar itself can swing up or down through 180 degrees of elevation. Then, this is the real mini thermal emission spectrum. It has 3 functions. First, it determines the mineralogies of rocks and soils. Second, it determines the thermophysical properties of selected soil patches. And third, it determines the temperature profile, dust and water ice opacity, and water vapor abundance in the lower atmospheric boundary layer. Next is the solar arrays. Solar arrays used to absorb solar energy, then convert it into electrical energy to enable the movement of the rover. This is oxygen content detector. This detector used to detect the oxygen content on Mars to estimate the probability that humans can live on the Mars. This is microscopic imagers. It is used to analyze the size and shapes of grains in sedimentary rocks, which is important for identifying whether water may have existed in the planet's past. The microscopic imagers is located on the arm of the rover. Then, this is the rock abrasion tools. It can rotate and grind teeth now into the surface of Martian rock to reveal fresh mineral surface for analysis by the rover's scientific tools. The rocker bogie mobility system. It allows the rover to go over obstacles such as rocks or through holes that are more than the well diameter in size. Each wall has clicks, providing grips for climbing in soft sands and scraping over rocks. Then, the alpha particle X-ray spectrometer will measure the abundance of chemical elements in rocks and soils so that the scientists will know that it is safe to live on Mars. Here is the ultra-high frequency antenna. Most often, rover sends radio wave through its ultra-high frequency antenna that is about 400 MHz to communicate with Earth through NASA's Mars Odyssey and Mars Reconnaissance orbiters. Because the rovers and orbiters antenna are close range, they act a little like walkie-talkies compared to the long range of the low-gain and high-gain antenna. Using orbiter to relay message is beneficial because they are closer to the rover than the deep space network antenna on Earth, and they have Earth in their field of view for much longer time period than the rover does on the ground. They allow them to send more data back to Earth at a faster rate. Rover uses its high-gain antenna to receive commands for the mission team back on Earth. The high-gain antenna can send a beam of information in a specific direction, and it is steerable, so the antenna can move to point itself directly to any antenna on Earth. The benefit of having a steerable antenna is that the entire rover doesn't necessarily have to change position to talk to Earth. like turning your head to talk to someone beside you rather than turning your entire body. The rover can save energy by moving only the antenna. Determination uses its low-gain antenna primarily for receiving signals. This antenna can send and receive information in every direction. That is, it is omnidirectional. The antenna transmits radio waves at a low rate up to the deep space network antenna on Earth. To last long on Mars, the rover will undergo a process that is ecdysis. This process makes the rover like an insect that will mold the outer layer. After 6 months, the rover staying on Mars, it will undergo self-ecdysis. That is, the system in brain will connect to the outer layer and cut off connection with it. Then, the heat controller will self-modify to become a cleaning system controller arm, and it collects the discarded layer, then compress and convert it to energy for the maintenance process of every part in the rover. Each part of rover does auto maintenance after the ecdysis. After maintenance has done, the brain system in the body will detect and release a small drone to capture the condition of rover and the surrounding to ensure it still can function. The ecdysis will end when the outer layer of rover cannot be discarded at all. At the end, the rover will not be left on Mars, but it will dissolve after exposed to the sunlight with no maintenance occur. This is all about this Mars rover determination. Thank you for watching.